So whenever you see kanpachi, you know that it's coming from Kona, Hawaii. You know that it's farmed, and frankly, like, we obviously love wild fish, but at the same time, when it comes to serving something raw, I really prefer to at least have a farmed product.
Yeah.
The farm product, I think, just, you know, we're putting a lot on the line serving you raw protein or whatnot, and the last thing that you want to do is have, you know, you do everything right on your side, but have the fish just have a bacteria. You know, a lot of the fish that are being farmed in Japan, it's actually getting a much better quality and more reliable size and whatnot than any sort of wild fish that you can get. Now that being said, when it comes to cooking fish, we almost exclusively use wild, and just like really anything Japanese, there's an order to what I'm about to do. So this is the first cut every time. I love doing it in the sink. Once you do it here, it's really hard to go back to cutting fish anywhere else because it's just such a messy thing, and having water ready to go and a nice clean surface.
Where did you learn this method?
YouTube. I mean, honestly, like, I think that it's incredible that this time in the world, you can really learn anything that you want to without the professional experience, and obviously, it's nicer to be taught things by a master, but, sometimes we don't have access to that kind of stuff. And I mean, and then I kind of saw this method, and it's amazing how much better it is. And especially for all sashimi fish, you'll see I use a toothbrush on the blood cavity right here, because we're gonna have our knife go through that, and if we're serving this raw, we get some of this blood, even just little parts of it that just get onto the raw flesh. It's never gonna be cooked. We're not gonna rinse it. We really want it to stay as pure as possible. So this is the point that I usually get to, that I refer to as a bullet. It's headless, it's gutted, it's cleaned. I mean, you would eat out of there no problem. I mean, it's super clean. And so at this point, it's all about removing the fish from the frame.
Really?
Butter all on my toast today.
What's this fish known for?
And it goes, by size. Tuna is the largest member of this family, and then jacks are the middle size, and then you have your mackerels are in the same family as well. This is a fish that you almost would never see cooked. It doesn't really have that desirable of a texture. It's very firm, and that's why I think what's made it so nice for sashimi dishes or nigiri sushi or really anything like that. But as far as flavor, it's very clean. It's not like a tuna that has, or a mackerel that has this. Really just feeling the bone, and I'm just kind of adjusting based on that. I don't even think about it anymore. It's not conscious.
If someone was buying,
As you want, you're never going to get that on your first try. So the reason it's called sanmai oroshi, which means in Japanese 3 pieces, is because when we are finished, we're able to basically find 3 mirror pieces. They're tasting the food that I made. Like, oh yeah, this is Jason's food, it's like, but realistically, like, there's times you could come here and I wouldn't have even touched anything that you had. It's more about, the state of mind that we've kind of set up here as far as a place for people to knowingly make mistakes and take risks and try things that maybe they're not sure if it's going to work or not.
Sure.
This is that place. That's why it's called Playground. That's why we run it the way we do. That people say Nazi-esque or whatnot. It's like, look, man, we're